I'm curious if you've had moments where you feel like the intention of the piece was misheard or the audience didn't get it? And can you tell when the message landing, or does that all go away once you get to performance?
For me, it's hard to say how that happens, but the closest explanation I have found came through a book that I read by an artist named Robert Henri. He wrote a book called The Art Spirit. And he talks about that the most important thing about making a painting, because he taught, and this book are all his lessons as dictated by his students, is that a painting feels alive. What you're doing as an artist is making something that's a trace of your experience. And if you're connected deeply to being inside of that moment with yourself and how you feel, and you create something that you feel is expressive of that thing, if you feel it, it's kind of a miraculous thing. But audiences, it's like teleporting the experience. I'll give you the best example, and the most shocking example for me is I wrote the album title piece, Sky Blue. My best friend was dying of cancer. I had to do this commission. She was in her final week. I spent every day with her, and I had to write this commission. And she kept asking me, how's the commission going? Oh. And I went home one night and I just sat down. And I never just sit down and play something. It doesn't happen. But I was just sitting there, basically in the dark, just crying and just in this world of love and loss and profound, something, the mystery of it all. And this piece, Sky Blue, came out. I cannot tell you how many people have come up to me and they don't know the story. And they say, my brother died of cancer and that piece got me through. I don't know why. I just listened to that piece.
Yeah.
I played the Detroit Jazz Festival with the bands. Steve Wilson played it. He played it on the record. I was signing CDs. There was a line of people, and the last person in line finally was this guy. And he knelt down and he said, 17 months ago, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer and told I have about 17 months to live. That last encore piece you played, he didn't even know what it was called. He said, it's the first time I felt at peace. And I was just like, okay, how does that happen? And you can't make that happen. You allow that to happen. You work on your craft, but then you have to be in that moment. This is the thing I think so many people struggle with when we are constantly connected on this device and it's constantly on and pinging. It's harder and harder to get to that place. It's almost like a meditative state,
Yeah.